Do you understand?
¿Se lo entiende?
Run his license, see if he has a valid license, please.
There's no license on
No
file,
tiene
Your Honor.
licencia.
You are not allowed to
No
drive.
va a poder manejar.
That is my most important
Es
position
la
in this
condición
area
más
now. If I
importante.
find that you
Si
drive,
yo averiguo que
care
estás
what you
manejando, a mí no me importa que se
I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months jail and $500 fine. I will have you sign with me now an affidavit. This is a promise that you're going to make to me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. If you don't have a license, a Texas license, and liability insurance in your name, you are not allowed to drive. You run his NCICC as an priority to the eyes, please.
Yes, Judge, I'll run it.
Right.
Your case number?
Right.
It's 226-7399.
Okay.
Your Honor, it appears based on the NCIC, there's a pending DWI out of Dallas County as well.
Dice que no puedo contar.
That's correct, Judge.
Es correcto.
He does have another open
Tiene
DWI
otro
in Dallas
abierto
County. I
en el
believe he picked it
condado
up
de
before,
Dallas. Y perdón,
before this case.
antes de este caso.
But it was a warrant for both of
Pero
them,
había
which was
una
picked
orden de
up
los
for,
dos que los
I think they bond for both of
cuando
these cases. So
salió
before
prensa,
he was deported,
antes de
he had
que
picked up
lo
both those
deportaron,
DWIs.
a los dos, no se le referencia la cuenta.
Did he get a PR bond in this case? Munoz Puente.
GOP jurisdiction, but it
La
was
fecha de la
Herb's Row,
cuando
due to the
revocaron
FTA
la
in
campaña
2019, and then he posted a
faltó en el
account.
2019. Cuando pienso, efectivo.
I'm going to put an ankle monitor on
Voy a
you,
poner una
and I'm now giving you a code
y le voy a
7
dar
to 7. If I
un
find
horario
that you're out
específico
past
que si
7
usted
p.m.,
sale
I'm
después de las 7 de la noche.
I will do everything in my power to protect the community at all costs. Do you understand?
No entiendo. Contesta. Yes.
Unacceptable. Counsel, were you going to say something? If I find
Y yo averiguo.
that you test positive for anything, and I don't care what it is, if you try to come here and try to tell me that it's mouthwash, it's a tequila lollipop, it's hair dye, it's mustache ointment, I will literally
Bigote.
find that you are driving a car. Holy moly, I will absolutely lose it. Do you understand?
¿Lo entiende?
Don't dare
Te atrevas
get near a car.
a acercarte a un automóvil.
So 7 to 7 curfew.
Desde 7 horas en su trabajo.
The scram monitor. No alcohol, no drugs. Is all discovery in?
Yes, Judge, everything did.
Okay. So counsel, I'm going to give you a 30-day setting. At that point, you got to come back and let us know what you want to do. And then you have 30 days to go through all the discovery with your lawyer. And you come back at that time, I'm going to either set your case for trial
Su caso
or
de
you will
juicio.
accept the plea bargain for the agreement. But at 2000, and I know that the issues may have happened, but with another DWI open, it's time to do something about it. Okay, all right.
Thank you, Judge.
See you soon.
Se va a-
So when was the first time we tested him?
I believe February the 13th. I'm sorry, not the 13th. It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I have a note from the 10th saying that he tested positive for THC. We were just awaiting to see confirmation from the lab.
The
Because he
lab
was-
confirmation is not back.
When did we first test him, Felicia?
Judge, 1 second, please. For Diego,
When was the first, we ordered him not to use when he first got here, correct? Yeah, but this case has been on docket for 64 days and you've continued to use. I have ordered you not to use. You just tested positive. You first came here 64 days ago. I ordered you not to use and you tested positive yesterday.
You can feel the judge's disappointment. He gave him trust and a chance, and then he tested positive again. It's more than defiance. It's a heartbreaking example of a missed opportunity. How many others sit in that same chair, promising change, only to fall back into the same pattern?
sorry, Judge, it's loading.
Take your time.
I have positive on January 17th and then a positive on 3/10.
He was, you know, I understand the test, but my client's very comfortable with me and he was quite confused as to how the results came up positive because
I can tell you why. Hey, I'm revoking your bond. You're going into custody. Goes with you. I told you. And here's what we'll do. We'll give it a couple days. I'll admonish him. Let him out. And clean out. If he cleans, great. If he doesn't,
he goes back in. Can a couple days be like Wednesday?
yeah, I'm okay with Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And for Baptiste, I had filed a motion to withdraw in your queue.
Is he on land?
Huh? No, he's not on docket. But he doesn't have an attorney, so I don't know if the court wants to appoint. I'm just like,
I don't see him in the docket today.
oh, he's not. I'm just.
No. So we got to get him on the
Oh,
docket.
he's on the docket. And then
Right. I don't just grant because I've done it, granted, and the defendant gets here. Where's my lawyer? I just gave him
Got
money.
it. Okay, that makes sense.
So
On docket.
hey,
Okay.
whatever you want, and then we can do it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Torres. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 1 year in Harris County Jail to be probated for 15 months. You will do a repeat offender DWI education class, 2 victim impact panels. You must also do a TRAS to see what other conditions you may need. You must fulfill all those conditions. If you don't, then into jail you will go. We will have a hearing. You will be facing a year in jail. You must do a TRAS, no drugs, no alcohol, guardian interlock, and 25 hours of community service. Is this how you understand the agreement, sir? You are giving up to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, there's no turning around. What happens on the next one? What happens?
Jail time.
No.
Oh, no. Enhanced, yeah, felony.
Prison time. 2 to 10 in the penitentiary is what you will be facing if you ever pick up another DWI. If I were you, even a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car. You need to understand that this is big business in Texas. And now there is also a surcharge that you will be required to pay because of this. Is it true or untrue that is a 0.15 or above? True to the enhancement, you will be required to pay the $4,500 surcharge plus court costs that will be assessed in this case. And I'm going to tell you now, if you don't, every $100 that you owe, you will sit 1 day in jail. Do you understand?
Your Honor.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you are stuck with this. You can never change this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offer? Or how do you plead to the agreement?
Guilty.
What does he have now? Does he have a guardian anymore?
Yes, he does, Your Honor. You get the case then?
No, I think.
Okay.
It's over.
I had it open, then I was like, maybe she has some. It's 2522036. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Messina.
Señor Vecina, buenos días.
Mr. Messina, you were
Señor Mess-
charged with assault of a family member. You are facing up to a year in jail
Manuel Garza.
and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where
¿Eh?
they are offering you
They offer-
45 days in jail with credit for the 15 days that you have done.
¿Y ya se rió?
You need to understand
Necesita que
that there is an affirmative finding of family violence in this case.
el caso que ocurrió.
What that means is that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this case.
Arma de fuego o por este caso. Okay.
Also, if you ever pick up another one of these cases again,
Caso como
you will be
este,
facing a third-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison,
lo
a
mismo.
maximum of 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende? I understand.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law.
Bajo las leyes federales. I'm a citizen.
You give up the right to appeal.
A una apelación.
Once you accept this agreement, you're stuck with this. It will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life.
Vivir por todo su vida. Understood.
Knowing this, do you still want to go through with this plea?
Sabiendo todo. ¿Quieres seguir con esta declaración? Yes.
How do you plead to
¿Cómo
the
te
offense
declaras a
of
la
assault of a
ofensa?
family member? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you
Voy a
guilty.
hallarlo culpable.
I will sentence you to the agreement. Does this take care of the case upstairs? As a result of you pleading guilty to this offense, the injury to the elderly that you have, the felony case is going to get dismissed. I will tell you now, there's not many times that agreements like this will be offered. So if you are a person that has lack of self-control issues, find another way
Averigua
to deal with the aggression.
para
People,
la que
children, that's not the right way. All right? Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte.
Thank you, Mrs. Saldana.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, are you ready, Ms. Strong?
Aquí.
So let me come up.
Jogi, David.
So let me get this straight. You plead guilty last week to a terrorist threat. I told you as part of that not to go back to the location. The day after you get out, you go back to this location, you pick up a violation of protective order, and now you want me to take a time served? Really?
Well, here's the turning point. The judge finally loses patience not just with the law, but with the fatigue of dealing with repeat offenders. You can sense his frustration. This moment highlights that justice isn't only about punishment. It's about breaking cycles before they ruin another life. The judge stresses that the individual has repeatedly returned to jail and that it's time to address the root cause of the problem. He emphasizes the need for honesty during evaluations, warning that if the truth isn't reflected in the report, the cycle will continue. The message is clear, enough is enough, and it's time to find a real solution rather than repeating the same mistakes.
Your Honor, sorry to interrupt. It's not a time
Yeah.
served. It's a 1 year in Harris County Jail. That's the maximum sentence. And I spoke to the complainant. That's what she's requesting. And
Okay.
Yeah.
But first, I would like to have him TRAS'd because I want to know how to go forward. Because the problem is that this has now become a revolving door where it's in and out and over and over and over. We need to figure out why. And this, the fact that you just keep going to jail over and over and over, why? Let's get to the root of the problem to figure out why. Why do we have these aggression Why do we have you keep coming back? That's what I'd like to do. Enough of this, you know? So can you please, I'd like to set it for to your ass to see how we go forward to figure out, so we stop. I mean, literally, Mr. Lopez, and I did this with you last week.
I understand, Judge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No. The time has come to stop. Okay, thanks. We'll try to get it done as quick as possible. Well, I'll expedite you because you're in custody.
Yes,
Just be honest with these people. They're gonna come evaluate you. Be honest with them. If I get the report back and it says that they're little bunnies jumping in the woods, that there's no issues, I'm gonna send you right back to do it again because it's just not true. Okay, thanks. All right.